Hey everybody, so you just left the classroom, so I'm recording the housekeeping video to talk to you about right now because that's what we didn't have time for. So the first thing is just some due date clarifications because I know there's been some questions. We're going to talk about that and then I'll just say two or three things about the exam. The first thing, right, is there was some confusion about what day the Jackson discussion post was due. It was actually due like the 5th, right? That was the date that was on the course calendar, but the date on the discussion board was back in June. So people were like, well, I can't do it if it's back in June, whatever. It was supposed to be the 5th. So I believe almost everyone's posted, but if you haven't posted, you can have until tonight, okay? So that's today, all right? So just post tonight, awesome sauce, right? So then in class today, we talked about sexual dysfunctions. And so with your sexual dysfunctions, you have one that was assigned to you. You need to make a discussion post about finding an intervention for that. That's due before you see my face again. So it's due on the 17th to be on time. If you weren't in class, you need to email me ASAP so that I can tell you one, okay? Now, before the dysfunctions thing, the more important thing is to address the Hot Girls Wanted documentary. There's a worksheet and a discussion post. You should have access to both of them. Both of them should be easy to find, right? The worksheet is due on the 13th, so that's the most recent, or the soonest to come, right? And the discussion one is due on the 15th, right? So again, if you did Jackson, you can ignore that first line, okay? If you did Jackson, you're good to go, right? Then Hot Girls Wanted, worksheet, discussion, and then sexual dysfunctions before you see my face again, okay? And then you'll see my face. Well, you're gonna see my face in a video lecture, but you'll see my face like face to face in here, right? The other big thing that's coming up, of course, is the book critique, right? I've had several people ask me some questions about the book critique. Papers due on the 17th, discussion post is due on the 20th. I haven't put the discussion thread up yet because I want you to focus on some of these other things first, okay? But then you'll have access to the book one, all right? At the end of the day, there's a rubric for that. I know not everyone's written a book critique before because it all depends on what your undergrad was in, whether or not you've done a single book critique before. I get it. But that's why the rubric has those very specific questions in it, okay? If you have any questions about that, post to the FAQ board, send me an email, all of that kind of stuff. What I've told some of your classmates is that when I go to grade it, I look to see, is this a correct APA paper? Did you answer all of the items that's on the rubric? Is it clear from reading it that you read the whole book, not just part of the book, right? And then the last one, is it clear that you've answered those items on the rubric, right? Did you answer those items? Have you thought about this book at a graduate level? Right? I know doing that in a short amount of pages is hard. The reason why it's a short amount of pages is because learning to write concisely is going to help you as counselors, because almost everything you write as a professional counselor is in fact very, very short. So it's important to be able to convey points without rambling. PhD students can just go on and on and on and on, right? But counselors have to write very concisely, okay? So those are the due dates. Hopefully that's clarified. If not, again, post to the FAQ board, email me. I think I've fixed the problem where the FAQ board was not sending me notifications that there were posts. So hopefully I've fixed that. But always email me. Sometimes I don't directly answer your email, but I post the answer to the announcements. Okay, so the only other thing I want to mention briefly is the exam. I said this in class, but I want to remind everybody, the exam is due towards the end of the month, like around the 23rd-ish, I think. There's going to be three parts. There's going to be a multiple choice true false matching kind of part. That's going to be a timed quiz that you take through D2L, which means, through iCollege, which means that it will be open book and open note, okay? It's not open classmate. You have to work independently, and while it's technically open internet, I found the wrong answers on the internet, so don't do that, right? Open book, open note. Okay. There's also a timed portion that is part 2 that is more short answer based. So it's going to be fill in the blanks and short answer, but again, very short answer. And again, those questions I'm going to be looking to see, can you discuss some of the major topics we've covered over and over again at a graduate level, right? And then the third part is you're going to download a piece of paper, right, like a worksheet. You're going to download a worksheet, and you're basically going to write a 1 or 2 page essay on your competency, like applying the implicit model that we talked today to yourself. Okay, talked about today to yourself. That's not timed. You can write as you know, you can schedule that for as long as the Dropbox is open, okay? So you'll have more time to do that. You'll probably have like a day or two to do that, okay? Then you upload that one, okay? So those are the three parts. I am going to make you a study guide. I wanted to see how far we got today. Technically, I'm probably going to go into the office, record you a video, and then I'll make the study guide. So you should have it either tomorrow or Friday for sure. If you don't see it by then, go ahead and let me know. The study guide is going to be very, very clear, and it's going to really help you with, you know, organizing all the stuff that we've talked about so far. That's pretty much the class. You're going to have video lectures, at least 2, if not 3, that you'll need to watch between now and the next time you see my face. And then you have these online tasks that you need to start working on and accomplish before you see my face again. I mean, the book not necessarily, but these other ones up here, okay? So that's your quick housekeeping video since we completely ran out of time today, okay? So I'll see you all on the internet.